wife, Betsy. She is, yes, Ms. Hughes is an extraordinary teacher, as many of our teachers are in our county, but she has really put together the bell schedule so we're not interfering with all sorts of things. So there's a lot of work that goes into it. And each and every one of our orchestra teachers do extra little duties. They just step up and volunteer. So what I want to do is have them stand up and wave, and then on the count of 3, our musicians and our parents are going to say thank you. So everybody stand, orchestra people, wherever you are, stand up and wave. And on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you! And I would be remiss because the role of the parent and family and friends who support your children in their education, but particularly in music education and the arts, because these are hard disciplines to get your head around, because it takes years and years and years of perseverance and focus and discipline to learn an instrument. So, young musicians sitting on the floor, it is because of your family, friends, parents who have encouraged you to pick up your instrument and practice, and to continue practicing as you get on through elementary to middle to high school. So on the count of 3, we're going to thank your family, parents, and friends for supporting your music education. Ready? 1. Okay, so I think as a society we need to thank each other more for all the wonderful blessings that we do have in our lives and in our educational schools. And so if there are principals here, I think I saw a couple come through, thank you. If there's board members here, thank you. And as parents and voters, you need to thank all the people that allow us to do these kinds of events in our system. With that said, I'm so thrilled that we have 2 extraordinary conductors this evening. Our 5th grade conductor is Deborah Ramos Smiley. Where is Deborah? And our 7th grade conductor is Carrie Henderson. And these ladies, thank you, are very busy people themselves, and when we invited them to come, they said, absolutely, we love working with your students. And so I am going to just give you a reminder to silence all devices so that we don't have sound distracting during the performance. And we are going to start with our 5th graders, and then our 7th graders, and then there is a combined piece at the end. And one of our music teachers at Aiken-Grifton High School, Michael Blackman, did the arrangement from The Lion King, Circle of Life. I don't know if Michael is here. If he's here, I'd like to say thank you for arranging the music for us. And with that said, the 5th graders will be under the direction of Deborah Ramos Smiley.
Thomas Smiley. I came from Virginia. And I actually went to East Carolina and did my student teaching with some of the fabulous teachers here. So I am familiar with Pitt County and with you all. It has been my absolute pleasure to be here. We have had such a great day today. They have been prepared and attentive and focused and watching and willing to learn. And they've been all the things. And I know that I can only say that to thank their wonderful teachers and thank you guys, the parents and friends and family who supported them through the arts. So I gave them this quote from Beethoven, and I feel like it would be remiss of me not to say it to you all as well. To play a wrong note is insignificant, but to play without passion is inexcusable. And that's a quote from Beethoven, and these kids have got a world of passion, and they showed it today, and they've been showing it all night. So again, it has been my absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And they're awesome. I keep telling them all day. So we've got one more from just the 5th grade before the 7th graders play. We'll join them at the end. This last one is Fiesta time, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for having me.
Let's hear it one more time for our 5th grade musicians. Excellent. Now, I'm very happy to introduce Carrie Henderson, who will be directing our honors 7th grade orchestra.
I am currently in Durham County. I actually started my career here in Pitt County after I graduated Meredith College. I was at EDA Talk for 2.5 years, and now I've been in Durham for 4 years. I kind of want to reiterate basically what Deborah said. She said it best a while ago. These kids have done a fantastic job today. So I was actually contacted. The original person who was supposed to do this wasn't able to do it kind of all of a sudden. I was contacted a week ago to do this. And at first I was like, give me a minute, I don't know. This is my first time doing this, but I'm excited that I said yes. This has been a fantastic day. I think I've thoroughly exhausted them, but they are doing a wonderful job. And thank you guys so much for being here tonight and supporting these kids and supporting music education in our schools. We have one more piece for you that we're going to play for you. It is Red Pepper, which I think is their favorite piece. And then we're going to do something together here at the end. So thank you guys again for being here.
The growth in the musicianship when you hear our fifth graders, and it was just 2 years, and that's the progress. So I hope everybody sticks with their instruments throughout your life. It's the best thing ever. Now, with that said, our final piece, our conductors are ready to go, and then at the end, Mrs. Hughes will give final instructions on how to get your child back. And it's just amazing. You think there's 200 and some kids sitting on the floor. How often does that happen performing for you? So it's a very special day for us. Thanks.
guys have fun today?
Yes.
Yeah, did you learn a lot?
Yes, we learned how good pizza can be.